right, well, congratulations, Arizona. It was a good game, back and forth, but simply put, we couldn't guard well enough. You know, we've come a long way defensively. I was excited about seeing what we could do against them defensively, and we just didn't get it done. So give them credit. We tried a variety of different defenses, and they still shot 56%, gave up 21 layups. So, disappointed by that. We didn't out-rebound them. Our big emphasis was going in the game. We had to out-rebound them. And granted, they're good at it, but we didn't get it done. So we told them the game plan, and we didn't get it done. And give them credit. The layups, the out-rebounding us. Offensively, I thought we did some good things. Got open shots for the most part, some questionable shots on some drives. Decision-making's got to improve, but, we had our chances, but defensively we just didn't get it done. Some second shots hurt us, too, when we did play good defense, so we got work to do. I thought Ernest was, 14 rebounds. I'm talking about a rebound. He got 14. It's our other guys that got to do more. And then I thought it was spectacular with the 7 assists, 1 turnover, and has gotten better and better here. So, we just didn't have an answer for Love. Disappointed I didn't do a better job, but what we did, we didn't do well. And that's what we practiced. We didn't put out there on the floor good enough. And they killed us offensively. So congratulations to them. Tough to win here on the road, first game, but we've got to play better defensively. There's no question, and rebound better.
Jamie, you mentioned Noah already, 23 and 7 tonight. Do you need more of that from him, especially without Frankie in the lineup for the rest of the year?
Well, we have Frankie and Brendan out too, so whatever. I guess there are 2 leading scorers, so not usually an ideal thing to go with. But we needed, just like they needed their guy to play 33 points, 7 assists, no turnovers. We needed our guy to play well. Generally, it's the guard who plays the best. That team usually wins. And keep it real simple. And there's simply outplayed ours. And I've got to do a better job of putting us in position to make better decisions. But defensively, we've come a long way. Our defense numbers are elite. They're at top of the league. But we didn't look like it tonight. And I don't know why we weren't as aggressive. We count deflections, and our deflection numbers are way down. Our layups, we've got everything stats. We got all the analytics, but we didn't do what we needed to do. So Noah's good, but we need more rebounds out of him. But decision-making was tremendous. He made some great passes. We knocked down some threes. We had our opportunities, but you have to get some stops in the second half, and we didn't.
So you finished the half really strong, got it to 4, and then even started the half really well. It was a 1-2-3 ball game, and then what was working for you there to keep in the game?
Offensively, we were pretty good. We were low turnovers. Amazed that they had 7, we had 8. I just say offensively, maybe better job of penetrating the pass for us, but we made some shots, we made some threes, we made some good decisions on some of the penetration, not all, but some. But at the end of the day, you can't be at 50. The layups just wore us down. So we made free throws. That was good. But so did they. They beat us from the line and got more attempts than us, which is something we got to do too. So they got us on all the – we have standards, and they beat us on our standards. And they got more free throws, made more, and got more rebounds. But I thought Noah, we gave ourselves a chance, but our defense was going to have to pull us through, and we didn't get it done defensively in the second half.
These past 2 years, there's been 8 new teams that have come into the conference, and I know you still have some that you haven't played yet in this one. How do you think Arizona fits into the style of this league now?
Our league's had so many teams and has had so many different things. The style of play is pretty different throughout, I think. So I think you're going to see, now we're at 16 teams, so not everybody's going to play the same. And there's always been a little different look from a variety of teams. You won't see much zone, I'd say. I'll tell you that. from the teams returning. But hey, this is they obviously have a history, Arizona, and we got to find ways to beat teams on the road that have a history and tradition and crowds, and defense is the way to do it. Rebounding defense, and we got beat in those two areas. So that's where we should have. But yeah, they're gonna do just fine, and they have a lot of resources. They put their resources into basketball, always have, and they're gonna have succeed, and they just beat us.
As you've been through some pretty tough conferences, obviously, at Pitt and here. Any sort of patterns you found to surviving and thriving in the
Yeah,
Pac-12, as far as the travel or the competition or the styles?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've used the line 1,000 times, but I don't recommend it for young coaches, being in the best league in the country every year of your career. But I've managed to do that, and the numbers show it. Big East, ACC, all got better, and then this got better when I came here. So I don't know. SEC's probably outperformed us in the. I guess I shouldn't say that, but probably in this non-conference, and. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Postseasons where we're going to have to make it up. But hey, it is what it is, and best teams in the country, and and this it's all kind of happened for different reasons. But obviously realignments happen because of football, and the teams that have been left behind have generally been better in basketball, and that's kind of what's happened to us, and somewhat what happened in some of the other conferences I was at too. There was some part of that.
Does it matter to you as far as this league in the Pac-12? Of course, they have this. A lot of the trips were double trips. They go play two. Does it matter a lot of the one-off trips you have in the Big 12? As far as
yeah, that's. I mean, I was in the Big Sky and the WAC back in the day, so I'm used to the double trips. But that was about 30 years ago, and we were driving from Flagstaff to. Phoenix to catch a flight and connect in Salt Lake, and so we did that. But it's a different world. We all got charters, and we're not going to play everybody twice, and there's all the different reasons for it. It worked perfect for the Big Sky back in the day, and the WAC when it was 9, and the Pac-12. But the WAC's a whole different league now, and Pac-12 doesn't exist, and so I guess it worked well, but it didn't work well enough. It's a different time, I mean, we're football. You see it they're not playing everybody. I mean, your league, your schedule is based on who you play. Your season's going to be a lot based on who you play. We saw it in football a lot.
Jamie, you typically like to have older rosters. This year seems like the exception. Are games like this one and the Michigan road game earlier this year good for a young team to help them kind of adjust and build?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you gotta. I mean, it's good if those guys get better, and then. But I mean, Brendan and Frankie aren't here, so those are a lot of minutes for those guys, and so now you just put different guys. So you adjust. I mean, every situation is different. We're in a unique situation with. They lost a big kid that was valuable. I don't think he was our leading scorer, but or two of them, but it's. There's no formula. We went in. I was all excited about practice and getting ready for these 4 days, and then we had 3 guys sick yesterday. And they're not practicing. So Vashon gets hurt, and I give Vashon. He competed. He was hurt the other day. Went down. We were worried about his knee, hyperextended. There was no way he wasn't going to play. I mean, he was out there and trying to compete, and we're down in guards. I mean, obviously we're in playing our guards a lot of minutes, and every games you're going to readjust and figure it out, and that's what we have to do with this team and figure out on the road. Now we go figure out and got to find a home win in our first home conference game.
And talk about Micah's performance, 8 points in the second half, 13 overall.
Well, he's shooting the ball well, and there's no surprise. He's in the gym. He works at it. He cares. He defensively, he's in the right places. So, he's playing a lot of minutes as a freshman, and we're counting on him. We're counting on him, and these guys are playing. Arizona's playing a lot of old guys. Their freshmen played pretty good today, though. He hurt us. He probably had one of his best games, 7 points. But There aren't a lot of freshmen out there. We got Punch out there. We got, but it is what it is. You know, we're in a new world, yeah. But we're adjusting. Got to figure out how to get old. We got to figure out how to get old and get better while we're getting old.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you.